Hey folks, we need to address the elephant in the room, meaning the issue that is just below the surface with virtually every leader that I work with, every manager, every lead team. This issue is right below the surface that is very uncomfortable for them to talk about. Used to be uncomfortable for me to discuss and to bring up and bring it out in the open. But it could be, most likely is, a major inhibitor to your performance, your results on your reliability journey. I've touched on it a few times, but it came up for me this week with a client, and I just haven't done a good enough job explaining how to work through it, identifying it, and giving you the solution. So we're going to make another attempt here in this video. You know, are you trying to lead your maintenance techs to a higher efficiency without them knowing about it? So your mechanics, your electricians, your brick masons, are you trying to secretly be this superhero leader that's going to get them to improve without them knowing about it? Because if they know you are trying to make them more efficient, they'll rise up against you. They want inefficiency. They want to hire more people. They want to work more overtime, and they just do not like efficiency. You know, you're pushing efficiency, they're pushing the other way. Both of you are fighting with each other. That's the game. Are you seeking a technology solution for your reliability and maintenance issues because you're afraid of dealing with people issues? You're not going to say you're afraid, but is that what's driving your technology solutions? Hey, I can't handle these people issues. It's confrontational. Don't want to deal with it. This has exploded in the last 10 years with computers and artificial intelligence and sensors and all the cost of those coming way down. You know, and COVID has accelerated those things. A lot of people want to work from home, and they're using more KPIs and metrics to drive their decision without engaging people. Is that your plan? This is Joe Kuhn of Lean-Driven Reliability, bridging the gap between best practices that you know you should be doing, but just can't figure out how to do it in your culture. Your culture, it's tough, folks. It is tough. Sometimes you do need a coach, somebody that's been there and can help you through the landmines and the potholes and the obstacles that are there. And maybe I can help you out with this video. Maybe this hits home. Okay, these questions can be restated. Do you trust your maintenance techs, your craftsmen, to do the right thing if they had the opportunity? Can you get stellar results from technology alone and ignoring the people issues inside of your plant? You know, and let's come back to me. I feared that the technicians would revolt if they knew that I was trying to improve efficiency through better planning and scheduling and kitting of jobs. That, hey, if I take them from 15% wrench time to 30% wrench time, there would be a revolt. People don't want to work twice as hard. Why would they want to work twice as hard? Why would they want the assets to run more reliably so then they won't get overtime built in as part of their salary? I feared that and acted that way. Awkward discussions, going out on the shop floor, talking with people. You know, I'm pushing for efficiency. They're pushing for inefficiency, you know, in this unionized plant. That's awkward. So I'm not going to get myself in those situations in the lunchrooms and one-on-one. I'm going to stay in the comfort of my office and conference rooms, and we're going to stay on our email and look at metrics, and then we're going to drive decisions from there, and they're just going to have to deal with it. Direction and observation of current state was way out of my comfort zone. You know, you just didn't want to deal with that issues. You know, I wanted to make decisions, move on. Managers often default to technology because it's less offensive. Technology is to blame for the lower head count, improved efficiency, less overtime, whatever the issue is that's a negative, perceived negative by you and the mechanics and electricians. Examples of things we looked at, maybe it's a capital solution, longer lasting refractory, PDMs. We're going to do PDMs because it's less invasive and time consuming than rebuilds. Decisions based on KPIs and opinion. Yeah, that works. That's good. That's good enough. So for 17 years, that's how I managed. And then there was an inflection point in 2004 for me. So what happened in 2004? I got a lean coach assigned to me. His name was Pat. And we began first day out on the shop floor. You know, there was no conference room coaching from him. We just went on the shop floor and did chalk circle observation. I'll be back in 2 hours. Watch this x-ray process. Watch how this person works. We got to improve efficiency, 20% of this production zone. I'll be back in 2 hours and to see what you got. That's what Pat did for me. I never heard of chalk circle before then, but that was an inflection point in my leadership career. He taught me how to see waste and how to draw waste. And drawing waste, you may say, well, how hard that can be. Well, try to draw it sometime. Try to draw inefficiency. You know, it's not like drawing a cat or a dog. Draw inefficiency. And if you can draw it, you know it. That's the essence of chalk circle. I was shocked. I was shocked at the environment that I put this person in. This was a production person to take x-rays of these aerospace parts. How inefficiently his work was laid out, how batched the process came to him, the tools he had to work with, all kinds of problems. We, inside of a week, improved about, I think it was 22%. That Monday improved the throughput 22% and made the work easier for the production employee. You know, I thought that the production people in this case, or maintenance people in a reliability and maintenance culture, I thought they were lazy. I thought everybody was looking for the shortest path to get the work done, you know, and work 2 hours a day. I thought they were lazy, I'll be honest with you. It turned out I was. I was trying to manage and be more efficient myself by not going out on the shop floor. That takes time. It's easier to manage from the conference room, manage from KPIs. That takes a lot less time. That's my mistake. Took me 17 years to learn it, and I'm on a mission to teach you without taking 17 years. So, hey, folks, let's conduct a thought experiment. You know, that's a hypothetical situation let's just think through. What would you do different at your plant, if you were 100% convinced the mechanics, the electricians, all your techs were 100% on board with everything you wanted to do to drive efficiency, results, and success at your plant? Would you do anything different? You know, the reality is, I've been into 33 locations, a deep dive, and I'm telling you, this is at least a week of observation at these 33 locations. 2/3 of these operations were unionized, so pretty intense observation. I'm not saying I know 100% about their current state, but I knew a lot, and I knew far more than most of the managers there because some of them been there 10 years, and I had more floor time than they did. A low number is 95% of your technicians, your craft people, your mechanics, electricians, brick masons, whatever you have, they want the plant to run well. That's why they became craft people. You know, they like to be organized, they like to be proud of their work, they want their equipment to run well. They do. And if you change your thought process about them, it's amazing the different actions you will take. You know, the system that you're forcing that your craft people to work in is the problem, and you own the system. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll be making better actions. You'll be happier as a person, you'll be happier as a leader, you'll get better results. As soon as you realize it's the system, not the people. And how do you see the system? You see it by chalk circle observation. Folks, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. You own the culture. Pick it up off the floor and lead through chalk circle observation, KPIs, and opinion, all three of those, not discarding chalk circle observation. Yes, it's going to be awkward. You're going to go out on the shop floor. It's going to be awkward for 1 minute. 1 minute, folks. 1 minute. Own it. Be honest. Power through. Okay, here's exactly what you say. You know, this sounds all good, Joe, but I'm not going to tell anybody this, but I'm still intimidated by going out on the shop floor. Here's exactly what you say, and I'm going to read this, okay? You know, I want to see the challenges you have. You know, well, first of all, you go out, and you're in the toolbox talk, you're out with the maintenance crew, there's 4 of them there, you walk up, they're all eyes on you. I wanted to see the challenges that you face on a daily basis. I'm just going to be a fly on the wall. I'm going to try not to get in your way. You know, if I have a safety problem, please address me and tell me to step back or something. But I want to see the problems that you have to deal with on a daily basis. I know you've had problems with parts, with tools, and with equipment issues, coordination with production or other craft crews. I want to see that, okay? My promise to you is I'm going to make it better. I'm not going to be able to fix everything, but I want to see it. I want to experience it. I'm going to be here for at least 8 hours. I may be here for the next 3 days, okay? I want to experience that. It's very important to me. I know you guys are trying to do a good job. I want to improve the system for you. I can't fix everything, but give me 90 days, folks. Give me 90 days, and I want to come back to you, and I want you to tell me it's better, worse, or the same after 90 days. That's the deal I'm making with you. And I'm telling you, folks, this is the end of the quote, okay? I'm telling you, folks, that works 100% of the time in every language all over the world. Every language all over the world. Folks, it's grand on the other side. It really is. Trust begins with you. You trust that the craft people are trying to do a good job. Your actions will change, and their behavior is going to suddenly change because of you, okay? Their behavior, they desperately need your leadership. They need your leadership to know how to excel. They can't excel in the system that you created and you owned. You'll be much happier, folks. You'll be more successful as a leader, as a person. You know, you got to get past that people are trying to take advantage of you. Once you realize that they're on the same team and they're pulling in the same direction as you, you just got to create the right environment for them to do that. Leadership is great. Good luck to you. Hey, folks, begin your journey. This isn't that hard. I've been down this road several times. If I can help you out in any way, drop me a note, drop me a comment, send me an email. I respond to 100% of them. This is Joe out.